Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gareth Major and welcome to WoWs Weekly, our Thursday video where we review what's happened in the past week and what to expect in the week coming up in World of Warships Legends. So for the week past, Z39 has been released as expected for 12,500 doubloons. Now we haven't reviewed her simply because I'm saving my doubloons for HMS Exeter. What a surprise, I guess you could say. Now, I haven't actually seen that many Z39s. I think since I've been playing, because I played basically like Monday afternoon and evening, Tuesday evening, and this evening, which is Wednesday. So, because this video obviously lags behind a little bit, and comes out on Thursday morning. Based on all those games I've played quite a lot in the Cossack, evidently. I haven't come across many. In fact, I've only come across one. And all it did was it bum rushed a Vanguard, got to point blank range, and then Vanguard just went nope and gave it 8 rounds of high explosive 15-inch guns, and it just got obliterated. So that has been just a bit of amusement. Like, the only one I've seen, it just got donkey punched by a Vanguard. Now we did do a teaser. From the teaser, I think there's only one correction I want to make, and that correction is it would appear that the Z39 is actually going to be more stealthy, or can be more stealthy than I predicted. I think the issue caused was when I was looking at the values they had given, I hadn't taken into account every single drop of concealment you could stick on it. If you go all out concealment wise on it, you can probably get her detectability down to 4.8, maybe less if you have like the right commanders and stuff. That's like going concealment module. You want to be going for the concealment trait in your commander. You want to be having Eric Bayes and inspiration. I mean, or as your commander, just going like absolutely nuts on concealment. If you do that, then I'm seeing this Fubuki. Where's that Fubuki going to go? Sorry, getting distracted. So basically on that basis, she's a lot more stealthy than I had predicted. Whether that changes her much from what I was talking about her, I don't know. It's hard to say. So with that out of the way, week coming up, I'm still predicting HMS Exeter is going to be coming on the 15th. I'm not expecting her any sooner than that. However, I would love to be wrong, because I would love to get my hands on her. Now I will pop sonar on just because that's Fubuki. The only other thing that I can think of is we have just passed the 80th anniversary of Dunkirk, and whether or not HMS Gallant could come out. They haven't hinted at anything, so it's very hard to tell. I mean, if HMS Gallant came out, then this would be a very expensive month for me, because obviously it's British. Of course I'm going to buy it. But that's a bit of speculation, but I doubt it would happen. I kind of want to get in there and hurt the Minsk, but I don't think I have a decent opportunity to, unless I can use this island. That's going to be my best bet. Let's use this island. Oh, Fubuki. How the hell did he get spotted? Okay, right. I really want to kill the Minsk, and then I want to go after the Fubuki. Let's see what we can do. Didn't lead enough. Let's chance it, you never know. Still got my sonar on. His torpedo's going to be fast. I need to get the hell out of here now. So if I need to keep turning. So I think that's the end of the game side of it. I know, Kabuki time. So that will take us on to channel admin. So channel admin, the first, I guess, let's start with the bad news, I guess you could say. Back to the Port is moving away from being a team channel. Basically, I think it's going to be for the best, and we're going to be moving towards it being a solo channel featuring myself. Now, what this means in, I guess, the long run is that content like commander discussions and patch note discussions and first looks will no longer be duos or trios or things like that. They'll be moving on to more of a solo review with just myself, or solo discussion with just myself. Maybe might look at doing contributions from other people, or maybe even bring the team back if they can commit to those kind of times. But what we're looking to do is make it more easier to be able to produce content, know what we schedule is going to be, know what we're going to be reviewing and stuff, and also at the moment most of the content's produced by myself, and so what we're probably doing is changing 5% of the content to probably keep the channel for the same. So if that change does affect the channel sufficiently enough for you to feel that it's not worth following us anymore, then that's understandable, and if you want to unsubscribe, then you can. I'm not going to take massive offense. I think it was a step change that needed to happen, though. Otherwise, we've had a massive influx of subscribers in the past 2 weeks. It has been absolutely amazing. I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed, because seeing people subscribe, seeing the likes on the videos go up, it makes me know that the channel can move on and is moving to a slightly better direction. Now on to some good news, I hope. We have a channel trailer up, so that's going to be carded top right. A little bit, I think it might show the kind of the direction I want to go, or my kind of my taste. So that'll give you an idea. If you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. It did take a little bit of effort, and I hope you enjoy it. Other item of news: this video is being recorded on a new mic and a new mic stand. Basically, I've taken my standard audio mic that I use for post-production on the laptop. So videos like RDF is bugged, or how to do shipping forecasts, or videos like that, I've done using post-processing on the laptop and recording on a separate mic. What I've done is I've taken that mic, I've taken an IKEA lamp, and I've butchered the two together like some kind of Franken mic stand. It looks stupid, really. I do have a mic stand arriving on the day that this video releases, so hopefully, fingers crossed, what that means is audio should be better. I have put a mic test video up. I did not notify you via subscriber feed. The reason being is I don't want to be spamming you with mic tests. I just wanted to know, I just needed to check how the audio sounds. I'll card the mic test top right as well. It's actually quite an amusing game. I didn't record it with the intention of putting that up. However, it's still quite entertaining, but I haven't given it all the trimmings. I've just kept it pretty raw, and then just put it up. So it hasn't got a thumbnail, it hasn't got tags, it hasn't got a description, it's got a basic title. But that's going to be there. If you want to have a look at it, much appreciated. Let me know what the sound quality is like as well. Your feedback is always appreciated. If it sounds like crap, tell me, because I can actually then look into what I can do. I can tweak mic levels, things like that. So that's that. I guess another announcement would be we've set up a contact email address for the channel. It's battleship.disputes@gmail.com. The intention of this is that if you have any playthroughs or game captures that you want to possibly feature on our channel, you can send them in. What I can do with those is I can then, if you send them in via email, so what you can do, if for the example I'm going to use this if it's on PS4, because I'm not 100% sure what the Xbox version is, but on the PS4 you can obviously capture the game using the share button. You can then go to your capture library, you can share the you can trim it, so you can trim it to the length that you want. I want to go hunt this other destroyer. What I might do, I might also get some torpedoes out for this Eisenhower. I just think he's going to potato it into the cliff. Oh. Destroyers around here somewhere. Oh, that Eisenhower got close. We'll just do that then. And not potato into a cliff. Yeah. Should be alright. What I'm thinking is, I think it's time I went over to the other side and covered that off. Ah, he did potato into a cliff. I got one torpedo. Amusing. I want to know where that other destroyer is. He was over here on the left, so I might just go cover that off. What is he? He's a T-61. He's working with Warspite in Arizona. Where are they? They're there. Okay, not spotted. Good. So I suspect the T-61's lingering around here somewhere. Possibly stalking these two battleships if I was him. Yeah, sorry. Going back to submitting your captures, yeah. So you can then trim your capture, then you could like copy it to a USB stick, and then you can then email it into that address. And then what I can do is I can then, from the email address, download it. I can then review, like, not review it. I don't want to sound like I'm a horrible man. I want to say something like, watch it, commentate on it. If it's, you can always then also in the email you could include a description of what was happening, or why you've sent it in. You could send it in your commander build and stuff like that. All sorts of kind of interesting stuff. I will pop sonar on. I'm going on the T-61 hunt. It's got to be here somewhere. So yeah, if that interests you, send them in. Much appreciated. I'll give them a commentary. I hope to do them justice. If I'm terrible, you can always tell me I'm terrible when they start coming out. But fingers crossed, it's good. Oh no, he's twigging it that way. I'm just gonna stay nose on because I don't want to be making a broad target. I want to be making a nice narrow target, whereas he's making a big target. I also need to keep my DPM up. Yeah. Whether this game's got the legs to go the distance, I don't know. But I think that wraps up all the news of the game and of the channel. It's been a bit of a long one, I do apologise. But yeah, do let me know what the mic quality is like, if it's better. I've done some, from what I can tell, I think it's about the same volume, but there's a lot less background static, and it's a lot more clear. I've also upped the game volume as well, just so it doesn't feel so distant. Only 24 seconds left, so we might as well watch it out to the end. Watch our buy-in, do some ass whooping. Shame I couldn't have dodged that torpedo from the T-61. I almost was like just trying to fish the rudder just to try and flick it around the torpedo because it was pretty close. So what I did like a left hook, and then I did like a right hook to try and like swing myself around them. That's the end of that game. third on the team. I was a little distracted, I have to be honest. But yeah, no, I made a pretty penny at the end of the day though. Well, if you've enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, let me know. Comment below as well. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. I'm the Gallifrey Major, and back to the port.